Bain, a writer for Vogue, says it's perfectly okay not to like all of your friends' partners. She says it's basic probability, love math, if you will, but that it doesn't mean it's game over for your friendships. So do you agree? Cardi, I'm gonna start with you. Is it okay if your boys don't like your wife?
Oh, so you went straight to the wife, not even a past tense. I think, well, first of all, I think what you just did is introduce a different dynamic. When we're talking about wives or husbands, like, this is supposed to be for life. So at that point in time, shut it up.
Totally
keep it to yourself. My rule of thumb generally is like, unless it is something that is detrimental to the well-being of your friend, keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
If they're happy too. Like...
If they're happy, because I'll put it like this. There are, growing up, you get to see different friends go through different relationships, and there's the ones that you're like, oh, they're never gonna last. They're together for 30 years. And then there's the people that you're like, oh, they're gonna be together for 6 months and they're gone. So it's like, you learn to kind of like keep it to yourself unless, like I said, it is something that you feel is like the negativity is too much and it's bringing your friend down in a way that, you know what I mean, is not great to their life or beneficial to their life. I just keep it to myself.
But
smart.
I will say, at least at this age, I find that there's more and more, instead of just going out with your girls, which is always amazing, there's more couple things. And that's where it gets interesting, because it's like, oh my gosh, let's go to so-and-so's house and do game night. And then you're like, okay, so all the couples are gonna be there. And then you're like,
no, so let me tell you.
Who, that one is gonna be there, huh?
No.
Then what do you do?
That's the thing, is like, at least in my circle of people, like, we have a very tight-knit group of friends. So anytime that there is a gathering, we're like, well, who's gonna be there?
Yep.
And that has to be the first question, because at the end of the day, there are some people that you have to just love from afar. You know what I'm saying? Or at least take 6 months to prepare yourself that you're gonna be in the same vicinity.
6 months. I love this. 6 months is very
Don't you enjoy sometimes, and we're in a safe place, it's just us four talking quietly.
Right.
But don't you enjoy sometimes having those relations where someone is kind of annoying, and so then gives you something to talk about like the next day with your partner, and it's like there would be a massive gap in my life if I didn't have those people who annoy me in my life.
Really?
Yeah, it's we're talking low stakes. We're like, did you see the way she picked up that knife? Like, that is a low stake. But it feeds me like on a level that I'm ashamed of, and thank goodness I didn't say it out loud. Idiot.
You don't want to share anymore? No, I'm just kidding.
I went into this situation a couple times, and usually the issue is, when you're friends with somebody, you tell your girls everything. So when you have a new partner, you're quick to tell them every single detail, and sometimes they tell you stuff that you can't unhear, and it changes your attitude towards their partner. And I had this one friend who started dating a guy who was happily married with 2 children and a very pregnant wife, and she decided to stay. And she also expected me as her friend to be as kind to him and hang out with him and break bread with him, and I could just never get past it. And I've had a few girlfriends where they have partners where they've told me horrible things, but then when we all hang out, I'm just supposed to be like, hey, how's it going? And it really is tough. And in the end, what happens? I always back out of those friendships, because it's like, this is too much. I can't do this. I can't be 2 people.
Because you're lying now too.
And it feels weird, and it ruins, and it changes the way I look at that person as well. So no, it's tricky.
It's tricky. Okay, listen, what's not tricky is that music. Music, we all love it. And it is that time of year when streaming platforms send users a list of the songs, the artists.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.